Oh, hi. So it's 2 days before Halloween. I'm filming this multiple hours past my bedtime. I have a beer in hand. You know what that means? It's time for our annual last minute Halloween costume idea video. So here's what you need. I got some, I don't know, vaguely spooky colored beer. Good morning. Will it surprise anybody I didn't get anything done after opening that beer? I also think I had about 2 sips before I was like, it's time for bed. Back to coffee it is. It is a couple days later. It's Monday morning. This feels more appropriate for last minute Halloween stuff, right? Because Halloween is this coming Sunday. You'll be seeing it 2 days before. Where I filmed that clip last week when I had plenty of time to get things done. Now we are under the gun, as it should be. Okay, and the first one, just to get it out of the way, because it seems to just directly apply to me, is I get Jamie Lee Curtis a lot when I'm wearing these glasses, specifically her Knives Out character. When I was a delivery driver for a dental lab and had to dress very business casual, I had some outfits that would work for her character, but I just about burned all that at the stake because nothing makes me feel like I'm in a costume more than business casual clothing. So thankfully I don't have any of that, but I don't even have like a fun thing I could dress up as. But just something about my face shape, I think, like my actual head, and I have short hair that I usually have up, and these glasses really seems to get people to think I look like Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't necessarily think our facial features look similar, it's just I have a long face, round glasses, and short hair. I assume she's tall. I haven't met the woman, but I think she's cool as shit, so would not mind hanging out with JLC. And I think she's married to Christopher Guest, who has both been in and like created some of my favorite movies of all time. So not the worst person to try to emulate. Okay, and next also has to do with my haircut. Though I did plan to make a full-on cosplay of this character, I didn't give myself the time, / honestly just didn't have the motivation for it. I still want to, but I think I'm gonna do my own interpretation of Rohan's outfit from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I'm not excited about wearing those exact garments, so duplicating them, my heart's just not in that, but I want to use the fabrics I got in these colors to still make something Rohan related, but have a little sewing nerd spin on it because I think that sounds more fun. And also then I'll probably be more likely to wear these garments outside of just this cosplay. Is it a cosplay at that point anymore? I don't know. Nothing means anything anymore. For this, I just need to measure around my head. Ooh, not my eyes. And that gives us 22 inches. I made a dumb TikTok about this recently where I asked someone to give me measurements for a garment I was making them. They gave me the number in centimeters because they just looked at the wrong side of the measuring tape. And that's not the first time that's happened. And I can generally figure out like, oh, if you're measuring around your head and you're telling me it's 56 inches, I know you must be talking about centimeters. So at least I can use context clues, but dang, it makes me laugh every time. Oh, I guess let's try without glasses, huh? Okay, so on to the next. Oh, duh, the whole outfit I put on for today. I realized the sweater I made the other week with the little thummy holes, I think that was what the tutorial was on. I don't know what other aspect of it I would have been showing you, so that's gotta be it. Yeah, it's that nice oversized, paired with shorts with some tights underneath type of Amy Pond look. And of course, because I'm too big to fit in frame, here's the photo I took the day that I made the sweatshirt because I was just so pleased with it. Wait a second. I think I can ramp this up a little bit. Okay. I don't know if I've worn this at all. First time for everything. This was a leftover wig from a Shrek production I costumed when I was working at a costume shop, and it was just gonna get thrown out otherwise, and I couldn't abide by that. Speaking of Christopher Guest, I feel like I should be part of Spinal Tap. Okay. How's this? Let us go to the TARDIS. Okay. What What are we thinking? Is this the look? Is this a vibe or what? I'm not quite as cute as Karen Gillan, but I have come up with another idea for this wig. You can just grab a bed sheet that you have laying around. This is actually for my Rohan cosplay. Whenever that happens, I was gonna make pants out of it. But you can be Ariel when she's on the beach and she's wrapped in a sail, I think. Also, hi, hey, hello to my gym clothes and my raincoat. Anyways, this wig is terrible and hot and itchy. Okay, well, we're on the topic of hair. This is a very hair-specific costume that I also do not have the garments for. Any kind of like dark button-up should be fine, especially if you have a nice gold chain, you know? But the integral part this costume. So if you have dark hair, again, not this cut, but I think this is gonna work. And we're gonna take some white makeup and just brush it in over our sideburns. Okay, I know I've like put shaving cream on my face and pretended to be the moon from the Mighty Boosh, but this might be the dumbest one I've ever done. Oh, here we go. I've got some like cream eyeshadow. We're gonna try this instead. Oh no. Good thing I'm taking a shower after this, because yikes. Because this isn't quite giving me the effect I was like hoping for, but I hardly have any hair on the side of my head, so what did I think was gonna happen? Additionally, the piece of media I'm referencing is probably not one that a ton of you would have seen because it's just not in my typical wheelhouse. I do enjoy it, and I'm glad I've seen it a couple times, but okay. I can at least explain what I'm going for, which is Polly from The Sopranos. So stupid. I feel like any impression I'm gonna try to do is just gonna be wildly offensive, so I won't go there. You just need to like obsess about your shoes being clean, checking your nails and stuff, and then have the little white bits. You know? Is this anything? What am I doing with myself? While I have my makeup palettes out, why don't we fuck around with some of the greens? Get a little bit more into spooky territory, shall we? Oh boy. Expert. There's no way any of this is going into my hair, and I don't have like spray color, or else I would do that. But I think I'm gonna accentuate the dark circles I already have under my eyes and go do a shirt change. You know, this was kind of a slapdash thrown together thing. I mean, as the title implies, these are last minute ideas. But with the shirt change and like, I think this gets the point across, no? I think if someone walked into a party with this, I would get what it was. I did not expect this to come out as okay as it did. This is exciting. This made me really excited. I'm going to a Halloween hangout on Sunday. I think I might have to do this. Although, you know, I feel like I need some type of lip situation. Oh God, I really like this look. Shit. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to wear this out into the world. Feels like it has to happen. Okay, I genuinely don't think there's any topping this. So just know it's all downhill from here. I got most of that off of my face. Good grief. That one was a lot of fun. I just assume all these ideas are crap, and then when one actually like feels fun and good and like worthwhile, I'm like, oh, I did it. Okay, so next there is one idea that I had that did involve me going and almost purchasing something, but then I thought I'd just take an awkward photo in the store and not spend the money because I also wasn't going to go through the effort to make the actual outfit or anything. So why go part way if I wasn't going to go all the way with it? Maybe one day down the road, I'll do a Rachel Maxey-ish recreation of some of these outfits. But if you haven't seen Over the Garden Wall, may I recommend it, especially this weekend of All Hallows Eve. It's a very good, like, just spooky enough to be thematic of the holiday, while also not being like a full-on horror movie or anything. So there are two characters, Wirt and Greg wears a teapot on his head for reasons I will not disclose because spoilers. I did go on a quest to try to find a little metal teapot, and I found something that kind of worked, but it was also like too heavy. I was hoping I could find a plastic one to spray paint. It still works for the photo. You get the point. If you've seen it, you get it. If not, I recommend watching it. That's the moral of the story with the Greg outfit. I'm gonna go grab some duct tape for an even dumber idea. So you're gonna take your duct tape and you're gonna make stripes on your shirt, especially as someone who grew up with glasses in the 90s and didn't have a lot of options for costumes that would let me see. B-Girl from the Blind Melon video was one of the few choices that we had at hand. Not that I ever dressed up like her, but I did want to dress up like her. Maybe I just really like Hufflepuff, which is also a fair statement to make. Is this the quality content you came here for? Am I delivering? I hope so. See, even Bert is pretending to be a kitty by hiding in this little cat tent. Everyone's in costume. Okay, y'all, I think that about does it. Honestly, I pulled more together than I thought I was going to. This is always such a scramble, but that's the fun of it. And it honestly makes me want to try to find casual cosplays I can do out of my own wardrobe more often. There's a certain kind of magic and power to dressing up in some type of costumey thing. Like you get to wear it almost like an armor or something. And I enjoy that feeling very much. So I'm gonna try to keep this in mind going forward. God, that Beetlejuice one was fun. And for real, thank you everyone over on my Patreon for making this happen, where I got to take a little bit more time with this. So I hope you had fun. I hope you're doing something for yourself for Halloween. Because listen, it's hard out here for a ghost, and I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. I will see you all back here with another video next Friday. Thank you so much for hanging out. He came out of his little Hagrid's hut just to yell at me. Such a grump.